Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Adam. This is my channel, Adam Sews. This is Friday Sews. This is what I normally do every week, but just so you know what's going on really. So this week has been busy. This week the video is coming out a little bit later because I have been anticipating the quilt market launch of Tula's newest collection, which has just been revealed. I'm not going to give it away because if you want to watch and find out for yourself, go over to Pink Door Fabrics Instagram feed, and there is a live of the whole schoolhouse event, and it is kind of what I guessed it would be to a certain degree, which I'm quite excited about because I thought I might know what it was going to be this time round. For some deranged reason in my head, I thought maybe I think it might be this, I think it might be that, and there is elements to what I thought it would be, so I'm quite chuffed with that. So yeah, I am coming to you later than normal, but I have got quite a lot to talk to you about today. There's a lot of stuff that's turned up this week. There's a lot of stuff that's been sewn this week. There's a lot of plans this week, and there's a lot going on in the sewing room. So the first thing that happened this week, I basically tore my sewing room to pieces, pulled out all the fabrics that I don't want any longer, and my husband is now decided to use the NutriBullet when I'm filming, which is perfect timing. And yeah, so I pulled everything out, done a huge de-stash. There's a load of stuff on my de-stash page, loads of garment fabrics, some quilting fabrics, some bits and bobs and whatnots, which is Adam Sews de-stash on Instagram. So if you're in the UK and you fancy having a look at that, it is on there. There is some things left, and yeah. And part of the reason for doing that is to make way for some of the stuff that's arrived this week. So my intentions now with garment fabric, because I don't have a space to store huge quantities of garment fabric, is to buy with intention. So something turned up this week, which is off the back of the incredible Trish from Pinky's Farm. She is so sweet and so kind. She sent me a lovely little pink Beyond the Pink Door voucher last week, just because she is one of the kindest people you'll ever meet. And yeah, she sent me a lovely little voucher. So I went on to Beyond the Pink Door's website and treated myself to some garment fabric. And because it is getting so cold in the UK, I thought, you know what, now is the perfect time for me to go through my wardrobe, throw out all of the old sweatshirts, jumpers, everything that doesn't really fit me anymore, because for some strange reason I've hit that time in my life where I've started gaining a little bit more weight than I used to, which it's basically, I've gone from like being able to squeeze into an extra small into a small, verging on a medium actually. So my work trousers don't fit me anymore because I've had to buy new ones of those, which is quite funny. And I think a lot of that is to do with the fact that I don't really do a lot of physical work at work. I do a lot of driving, so I'm sat down for quite a lot, and I don't know, I think it's just that point in my life basically where it's starting to creep up on me. So I have had this most beautiful, gorgeous sort of quilted, squishy marshmallow sweatshirt fabric turn up this week. It's pre-washed. I'm going to cut it out later, hopefully get it sewn up this weekend, because I want to make myself another sweatshirt from the pattern that I used for my Minky in a couple of vlogs ago when I made the Minky one. So I ordered some of this, and I ordered the matching cuffing from Poppy. Yeah, so big thanks to Andrew for getting that out to me so quickly, and a huge thank you to Trish for sending me a voucher so that I could buy this absolutely luscious, delicious, squishy marshmallow fabric. So I'm super excited to make that up. Then something else that arrived was some quilting cotton. This is from the Fabrics by Penny Facebook community page on Facebook, not Instagram. I just said Facebook. So the lovely Claire that sells fabric through that had a delivery this week of Dr. Suess fabric. So there is the Lorax, the Grinch, green eggs and ham, and I can't remember what this one is now. Can't remember, but it's another Dr. Seuss. And she is doing these at the moment that you can get 4 meters for £20. So it works out £5 a meter. You get a whole bundle of all 4 of them. And I love this fabric, and I have actually got 2 little half meters of 2 of these prints, the white and the lavender. in a bundle over there in my newly sorted wall. So yeah, I want to make myself a quilt out of this at some point. So I thought I'd stock up on those and get those in my stash for when I choose to make a quilt, because I didn't have enough of it before to make a quilt from. So those turned up. I also had, I think that was all that turned up this week. I've had a Pulsale order turn up this week because I needed foam and different things and so on and so forth, which I actually, that reminds me actually, I sent a little bit of foam to the lovely Kim, who is Stash Stitcher on YouTube and Instagram. If you don't know Kim's channel, I put a little community post out last weekend. Kim actually doesn't live that far from me, and she is a Tudor Pink girl. She loves bag making, garment sewing. Her garment sewing skills, the level of skill that she puts into her garments is immaculate. She makes the most beautiful clothes, absolutely stunning bags. She made one of my totally amazing totes a couple of weeks ago or last week, and it looks absolutely brilliant. So please go and check out her channel, subscribe to her channel, and have a look through the backlog of videos that she's got on there, because they are absolutely brilliant. So yeah, I had a wholesale turn up, basically. Very boring, but I needed it because I'm working through caddies. So on to what caddies I'm working on at the moment. I am working on one here, which is all from different green fabrics, which is going to a lovely lady in New Zealand, I believe. So yeah, I'm working on that one at the moment. That's in various stages of production. And I'm working on another one here, which is all reds, pinks, oranges, metallics. There's a metallic label. I've got some of the metallic tulip prints on here, loads of lovely ribbons, bindings, all sorts. So that is for the lovely Mishi. That one I am working on this weekend as well. So I'm hoping to get both of those caddies finished over the weekend so I can get those out. Then that is the end of my pre-orders, and it frees up some sewing time for myself. I also managed to get some notebooks made up this week. So I've got two in line work that are very, very similar, that have got the Lima Me Alone print on it. So you've got the lovely Limas. They've got the pen holders on the front, and this is the pattern by Andrew Makes. There's a video tutorial if you want to make these yourself on Andrew's channel, which I will link down below. These are the composition notebook covers. So they are fully lined on the inside with sleeves. This one is made from Kabloom and some other prints. So those are the only 4 that are left that are currently in my store, because some of those have already gone. There was 2 Tabby Road Deja Vu ones as well with cats on, but they went almost instantly. So those have been added to the store. Talking of what's been added to the store, there is a 8-piece fat quarter bundle of a little bit of a mix of all different prints from Tula. There's that one that's gone on there, and there is also a bumper mega Tudor Pink rainbow bundle, which is 24 different prints. They range from black and white all the way through to luminous green. This has got a lot of out of print homemade fabrics in it. It's got some raw, it's got some besties, it's got some monkey wrench, it's got some blenders, some line work. Yeah, super cute bundle. I actually was just going to keep this just for show because I love looking at it, but it's really a bit of a silly thing to have sat there, really. So that is on the store along with that one, and the notebooks. So that is what's gone on there this week. I'm also going to open up a pre-order for the Tudor Pink mini Elisos, because I've had word that they are shipping very soon. There's going to be a few of those left, and then that will be all that I'm getting of those, because they sold out the first time round. I got a pre-order for some of them, and I ordered a few more to put in the store, which I'm going to put on pre-order this weekend. So if you're in the UK and you're after one, they will be going live pretty soon. It's been a bit of a week. I'm just going to keep going. The other thing that I managed to get done this week, I had a fabulous live sewing session with John from East Quilting on his community circle on Saturday last weekend. And we got quite far through his haunted cabin quilt, which I'm just going to grab the pattern because then I can show you the pattern. So the haunted cabin quilt is this one here, which is absolutely stunning. You can make it in various sizes. It comes in a small, medium and large, which is a 44-inch square, a 60.5-inch square, or an 88.5-inch square. So it goes all the way up to sort of like a double bed size. So we managed to get most of the quilt sewn up on the live, and then I managed to finish it afterwards, and I've got most of the quilt top done. I made the small size and I made it in the same colours that are on the pattern but using tulip pink fabrics. So that is the Haunted Cabin quilt. And the last thing that I managed to get sewn up this week is the last of my Minky that I had, which I wanted to get sewn up into a bed for Luna, which I managed to get sewn up into this lovely donut bed, and she has not left it since I made it, pretty much. So that is it for me for this week for Friday Sews. I will see you all soon. Take care, happy sewing, and have a good weekend.